WON YouTube Networks is now on Facebook. Check it out.
From the Old Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, New York, WON Sports presents Game 2 of the 2017 World Series between the New York White Sox and the Chicago Cubs, powered by MLB The Show 17. Cubs lead the series 1-0. Good evening, everybody. This is yours truly, John Rios, coming to you from the Old Stadium in the Bronx, New York. The Sox lead the series 1-0 after a thumping they gave to the Cubs yesterday, 13-0, but that wasn't mostly the story. As we take a look at Joe Matton's Cubs, and the lineup looks like this: Hayward, Dozier, Bryant, Rizzo, Avila, Happ, Russell, Schwarber, and Amara Jr. On the mound for the New York White Sox is Brett Saberhagen, Cy Young Award winner, with a record of 1-0 so far in the postseason, an ERA of 1.00. He pitched in 9 innings, 4 hits. His whip is at 0.44. No walks and 4 strikeouts so far in the postseason. It was a pitching duel between the Cubs and the Sox until the 6th inning, when the Sox offense just absolutely took over. The defense for the Sox looks like this, presented by Majestic. Got Winfield, Griffey, and Jackson. Larkin, Alomar, Giambi, and Boggs are catching the balls and strikes. Carlton Fisk. Sold-out crowd here in game number 2, hoping the Heroes can reduplicate the performance they gave yesterday. Here's Hayward hitting at .315 with 1 home run and 7 runs batted in. Cubs trying to scratch out a run against the Sox pitching. Strike taken 0-1. We're back to our original camera. Yesterday it was not working, but now it is today. And that's a foul ball. Strike 2 on Hayward. 0-2 on Jason Hayward. Saberhagen ahead of this count here in the start of this game. Little nubbler to Saberhagen. Tough play to get the speedy Hayward. He's got his man. And there's 1 down.
Batting second here tonight, second baseman
Brian Dozier will now be batting. Brian, a right-handed batter, hitting at .298 so far with 2 home runs and 10 runs batted, and he went an 0 for 4 last night. First pitch fouled away, strike 1. Beautiful night for a baseball World Series style. Not a cloud in the sky. 48 degrees. The 0-1 to Dozier, swing and a foul ball, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery, he struck him out on a high fastball. 2 down.
Batting third.
Take a look at this nasty pitch. Well, we first check out the pitch sequence first. Well, that was filthy, right on top of the strike zone. Saberhagen knew it. So 2 down here in the top of the first of game 2 of the World Series, and the dangerous Chris Bryant, who went 1 for 3 last night, will step in. Bases empty, scoreless, game just underway. The 2-out pitch by Saberhagen is a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away, strike two. Again to stretch. The 0-2 delivery, strike three, right down the pipe. Strikeout number 2 in the inning, and into game overall, side retired. Nothing across. Middle of the first. Cubs nothing. Sox coming to bat in game number 2 of the World Series. The manager for the Sox has his lineup looking like this. Is Larkin, Alomar, Griffey Jr., Jackson, Winfield, Boggs, Giambi, Posada the DH tonight, and then there's Carlton Fisk. On the mound for the Cubs is John Lester. He's been in 4 postseason starts, 2-0, pretty good. His ERA at 1.75, 25.2 innings pitched, 19 hits he surrendered, walks about 14, and strikeouts at 33. The Cubs defense looks like this, presented by Majestic Athletics. In the outfield, got Hayward, Almora Jr., and Schwarber. The infield is Bryant, Russell, Dozier, and Rizzo. And catching the balls and strikes, Alex Avila. Barry Larkin leads off, hitting at .333 with 1 home run and a couple of runs batted in the postseason. Ozzie Smith gets the well-deserved night off. Right-handed batter set, and that's inside, 1-0. Lester's set again. Boy, he's a slow worker, isn't he? The 1-0 to Larkin. Hit the other way to right center. That's carrying a long way. It is gone! So long, farewell! Here we go again! Leadoff homer for Barry Larkin. It's 1-0 Sox. And fans, you know what happens once again. Every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Barry Larkin, this bunt for you. What a start to this ball game. That ball just got over the fence. Wow. Boy, some line drives we have seen we don't expect to see go over, but we've seen it many times in the postseason. And now the batter is Roberto Alomar. Boy, Roberto last night hit a monster shot over Monument Park into the seats and left. I think that ball is still going. Roberto batting on the right side here tonight against Lester. And there's another drive, high and deep to left center field. Way back it goes. It is gone. So long, farewell, back to back. Roberto Alomar takes Lester deep. And already it's 2-0 Sox. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Roberto Alomar, this bunt for you. The Sox continue to use the burning bats. Boy, he was sitting dead red and absolutely destroyed it. Not a monster shot, but it went all the way. Here's Ken Griffey. He went 0 for 4 last night in the World Series Game 1. Sox 2, Cubs nothing, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the first of game number 2 of the World Series. A home run by Larkin and a home run by Alomar has the Sox on the board first. Griffey fouls it back, strike one. Oh, 0-1 is the count. Lester set at the belt. And the pitch coming. Fouled away 0-2. So for the first time in a while, Lester is ahead of a batter. It'll be an 0-2 to the left-handed slugger. The pitch on the way. A little chopper to the second baseman, Dozier. And they don't get him. Griffey way too fast for Dozier's liking. And there's a man at first. Still nobody out here in the first. I'll bring up Reggie Jackson, who went deep twice last night. 2 for 4, both of those two were home runs. He has a total of 5 in the postseason, 2 in the World Series overall. Man's at first, nobody out. The infield is in, the outfield is extremely deep. The pitch. Strike to the dismay of Reggie. 0-1. The umpires is Ed Drummond, who'll be calling the balls and strikes. Keller at third, and you know the rest. That pitch went too fast for my liking, but away we go. It'll be an 0-1 pitch from Lester to Jackson. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Nasty pitch to get Jackson. There's 0-2 now. It'll be an 0-2. And the pitch. Outside. Jackson was not biting. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It'll be a 1-2. The pitch. Swung on and belted high in the air to deep left field. Schwarber going back, away back, it's gone! So long, farewell, he's done it again! Mr. October with a 2-run homer. And it's now 4-0 Sox. His 3rd home run of the World Series as well. And fans, once again, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run? Hey, Reggie Jackson, this butt's for you. Man, oh man. That ball just got over the wall in left field. And Lester just does not have the stuff right now. Here's Dave Winfield hitting at .500 with 7 home runs and 18 runs batted in.
Dave Winfield.
He had a field day yesterday with 2 home runs. Three home runs hit in this inning alone, 4 runs total. Fouled away. 2 solo shots and just now a 2-run shot by Jackson. And there's still nobody out. High but foul. The 0-2 to Winfield struck him out on a high fastball. And there's your first out of the inning of game number 2 of the World Series.
Third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs now the batter with 1 down, and he hits a high skyer to right field. Back is Hayward, still going back. She is gone. So long, farewell. Wade Boggs joins the home run party, and it's now 5-0 Sox. Holy cow, they're just flexing their muscles. And once again, fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run? Hey, Wade Boggs, this bud for you. My, oh my. That ball took a long time to land. Here it is on replay. Man, oh man. Not a monster shot, but it was close. And the batter now is Jason Giambi. 5 runs in, 4 home runs, and still only 1 out. Giambi flicks one into left center. Schwarber makes the catch for the 2nd out of the 1st inning.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Jorge Posada.
Well, here's Jorge Posada, batting on the right side tonight. He went 2 for 4 last night in Game 1 of the World Series. Two-out delivery. High fly ball. Well in the left field. Off the sound of the bat, it looked good. It sounded good. And it is good. So long, farewell. Georgie juices one again. It is now 6-0 New York. And Lester just does not have it. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run? Hey, Jorge Posada, this buzz for you. We are running out of beer cans. This ball was absolutely torched. The only question was it going to continue to carry? Well, the answer is yes. Man, oh man. 6 runs in and more home runs. And now, Carlton Fisk is the batter with 2 outs and a ton of runs in and nobody on base. He rips it foul, strike 1. The 0-1 by Lester. Fools Fisk completely. 0-2. Well, we saw this before against the series and the Yankees. Sox continue to pound the baseball early in the ballgame. Last night was totally different. Took until the 6th inning for the Sox to wake up. Fisk strikes out, but not before the Sox score 6 unprecedented runs thanks to a couple of home runs. End of 1 of Game 2 of the World Series is the Sox 6. Anthony Rizzo, the batter. In Game 1, he went 0 for 3.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Can the Cubs respond with a couple of runs of their own? We shall see. First pitch by Saberhagen to the shift. 1 down.
Batting 5th, the catcher, number 13, Alex
Civilian will come in now to bat here in the 2nd. We're 1 down and nobody on base. He went 0 for 3 last night as well. Cubs trying to make some noise here. Fouled away, strike 1. Saberhagen with the 0-1 delivery, another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery on the ground. It's going to be tough for Boggs. He got him. The shift was on, but it worked for the Sox, but to no avail for the Cubs. They're 2 out.
Number 8.
I'll bring up Ian Happ. He went 0 for 3 last night. Left-handed batter for the Cubbies. 2 out, bases empty here in the top of the 2nd inning. It's been all Sox. They're up 6-0. Strike taken on 1. The pitch on the way. That's down low. 1-1 is the count. Dismay of some of the Sox fans here at the stadium. The kick and the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2. 1-2 pitch. That's a fly ball to center. Can of corn for Griffey Jr. Side retired. 1-2-3 go to Cubbies. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. 6-0. Sox lead in Game 2 of the World Series. Well, Barry Larkin led off the ball game the first inning with a home run to right. A line drive home run to right.
Barry Larkin.
He steps in now to start the bottom of the 2nd. And Lester may not stay in this game that long. Into center field. Can of corn for the center fielder, out number 1. That's
now batting
Albert with the catch.
Baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Oh, here's Roberto Alomar. Alomar hit a home run to left center. A long home run that just got over the fence, but boy, he tattooed it his last time up. He hits this one on the ground to Russell. Quickly, 2 down.
The batter, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now bring up Ken Griffey Jr. Griffey 1 for 1 with a single back in the 1st inning. Two-out delivery. Fouled away, strike 1. No balls in the strike. And the pitch by Lester. Fouls it away 0-2. The pitch. 0-2, he struck him outside, retired. First clean inning for Lester and the Cubs. End of 2 in Game 2 of the World Series. Sox 6, Cubs nothing.
Leading out for the Cubs, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell leads off the top of the 3rd in Game 2 of the World Series. Sox 6, Cubs nothing. Saberhagen back to work. There's a foul ball, strike 1. The 0-1. Fly ball to left. Can of corn for Winfield. 1 down.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Kyle
I'll bring
Schwarber.
up Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber went 0 for 3 last night. 1 out pitch by Saberhagen. Fouled away, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up into shallow left. Winfield got a beat on it. Makes the catch. Making Reggie, my mistake. Reggie's playing left field. Winfield is playing right field. So my mistake on that. So Reggie playing left field with the last 2 putouts, and I'll bring up Albert Almora Jr. He went 1 for 3 last night. The pitch. Strike, 0-1. Well, you got to question, how long will Lester stay in the game, and when will the Cubs offense wake up? They have done nothing offensively. Except foul pitches off like that. 0-2. The pitch. Fouled away again. To delivery. He fouls it away. Out of play. Again, the 0-2. Into center field. Can of corn for Ken Griffey. Side retired. Another clean inning for Brett Saberhagen. 2.5 complete in Game 2 of the World Series. Sox 6, Cubs nothing. Well, Mr. October, tremendous start to his night. 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer to left field his last time up. It's 6-0 Sox. Top of the 3rd, and Lester back to work. Swung on, but foul, and Reggie would like to get that one back. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2 on Jackson. Oh, 2 pitch, swung on and missed. Well, Reggie looked foolish on that one. He got the out at first to make it official, a strikeout. And there's 1 down for Dave Winfield, who struck out back in the 1st inning.
Winfield.
One out pitch by Lester into center field. That's carrying a long way, and right to the center fielder Almora for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade.
Wade Boggs. Here's Wade Boggs with a man, well, no man on base with 2 outs. And the pitch, chopper right up the middle, base hit in the center. Well, Boggs is on with a hit with 2 outs here in the 3rd.
Now batting, first baseman.
And I'll bring up Jason Giambi. Giambi 0 for 1, flew out back in the 1st inning. Sox 6, Cubs nothing in game number 2 of the World Series. Lester trying to settle down here. Chopper to the second baseman, Dozier, side retired. One hitter man is stranded. We have played 3 in game 2 of the World Series. Sox 6, Cubs nothing. And Jason Hayward steps in, 0 for 1, grounded out back in the first inning. It's the Sox 6 and the Cubs nothing in the top of the 4th of game 2 of the World Series. That's the 7 series. Sox lead the series 1 game to nothing and lead game 2 tonight 6 to nothing. Popped up into right. Winfield makes the catch, 1 down on the first pitch.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Now bring up Brian Dozier, the second baseman. 0 for 2 here tonight, struck out back in the first. Cubs trying to get on the board somehow, in some way. Popped up in the shallow center. Griffey Jr. puts it away, 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
Well, I'll bring up Chris Bryant. Bryant 0 for 1, struck out back in the first. It'll be a 2-out pitch to Bryant by Saberhagen. Ground ball, base hit into left field. Here's your first hit of the ball game for the Cubs, and Bryant is going to second on the errant throw by Reggie. That's a bad decision by Reggie to throw that ball someplace where nobody's around.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now bring up Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo 0 for 1, grounded out back in the second. First time tonight, and in this series, the Cubs have a man in scoring position. The pitch is the strike to the dismay of Anthony. 0-1. The pitch on the way into shallow center. Griffey coming on, still coming on. He's got it, side retired. 1 man left in score position. No run score at the 1 hit. Halfway through, middle of the 4th, 6 to nothing Sox. Jorge Posada begins the bottom of the 4th.
The White Sox. Designated hitter.
Batting on the left
20.
side. He hammered a home run to left his last time up. Batting on the right side. A mistake on that. Lester back to work. The pitch. High fastball, swing and a miss. The 0-1. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Well, it's good to see Lester settling down, but still his offense have not been able to muster a lick. The 0-2 to Posada, he struck him out. 1 down.
He's out.
The batter, catcher, Carlton Fish.
Carlton Fish now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch by Lester. And a high fly ball in the left field. Almora makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Now bring up Barry Larkin, who began his ball game with a bang. A right field line drive homer his last time up earlier in the first inning. He's 1 for 2 so far in this contest. Bases empty, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th of game 2 of the World Series. His club is up 6 to nothing. He chops it foul, strike 1. The 0-1. Chopper foul, 0-2. The pitch. Got him swinging. Lester settling down big time. At the end of 4 in game 2 of the World Series, it's the Sox 6 Alex Avelli will lead off the top of the
Leading off for
fifth.
the Cubs,
Sox 6,
the
Cubs
catcher,
nothing.
number 13.
Cubs
Alex
pitcher John Lester
Avila.
starting to settle down. But again, the Cubs offense nowhere to be found. 0-1 is the count. The pitch. Fly ball in the left. But Jackson is right there. One down.
Now batting, number
There's
8.
your line score. Nothing across for the Cubs except one hit. For the Cubs, for the Sox, 6 runs in the first inning, 7 hits. That's been it. Ian Happ now the batter. 0 for 1, flew out back in his second inning. The pitch. Foul away, strike 1. The pitch again. Another foul ball, 0-2. The pitch on the way, another foul ball. There's one out, bases empty. Sox 6, Cubs nothing. Again the pitch. Fly ball into right field. Winfield carrying a long way near the warning track, and he makes the catch. 2 away here in the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell will now be the batter. Addison 0 for 1, flew out back in the third inning. 2 outs, bases empty. The pitch to Russell. Rip but foul. The 0-1. A little chopper but foul to let it roll. So Saberhagen again ahead of a batter, 0-2. The pitch. Fouled away, we'll do it again. Cubs trying to notch a hit or a run some way and somehow. Swung on and missed. It won't happen in this inning. Side retire. 1, 2, 3 go to Cubs. We're halfway through in game number 2 of the World Series. Sox lead 6-0. We're not going to pause for station identification.
Carlton Fisk calls all my pitches. Even this one for these washable, durable White Sox placemats from your hometown Pizza Hut restaurants. Oh, yeah. Just order any Pizza Hut pizza and get a set of 2 White Sox placemats for just 89 cents. There are 4 White Sox placemats in all, and they're available only at your hometown Pizza Hut restaurants. Hey, what's that?
Fork ball.
Fork ball? I don't even have a fork ball. Where'd you learn to catch?
Fry here. LaRussa here. Are you ready for this year's Busch Crosstown Classic?
No, I'm just admiring this year's Busch Crosstown Classic display.
I see it too, Skipper.
Real handsome. Oh, thanks, Tony.
I meant the display, Skip. What do you think of the mug?
Oh, you mean the free Busch Crosstown mug fans get when they buy a case of Busch beer?
Yeah, Jim. You look real good next to it.
Tony, you never look better yourself.
And
Roberto
leading off the
Alomar
shortstop,
still batting on the right side.
second
Leads off
baseman,
here in the 5th inning.
Roberto
Lester is still in the game despite his club down. 6-0. Brian Densing is in the bullpen just in case as Alomar rips it to left field for a hit. Well, Alomar with a leadoff
Center
single.
fielder
We'll
number
see
24.
if Madden will
Ken
keep Lester in the
Griffey
game.
Jr.
He will to face Ken Griffey. Man's at first. The infield is in. The outfield's normal. The pitch. Swung on a high fly ball to left. Back is Schwarber. He'll make the catch for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
I'll bring up Reggie Jackson. 1 for 2. 2-run homer back of the first to left field. The pitch. Chopper double play ball. There's 1 and 2. Side retired. Because of double play, no man are left stranded. We have played 5 in game number 2 of the World Series. It's the Sox 6 and the Cubs nothing. Kyle Schwarber leads off 0 for 1 to begin the 6th inning. His club is down 6-0. Well, John Lester, despite the 6-run disaster in the first, he has settled down, but the Cubs cannot answer offensively as of yet. Schwarber fouls it back, strike 1. The pitch. Another foul ball. The pitch again. Another foul ball. They keep fouling these pitches off, but they're not fouling it or hitting it into fair territory. These baseballs should be cream. Another foul ball. The pitch on the way. Fly ball in the left. Foul. Again, the 0-2. Popped them up to the pitcher. Easy play for Saberhagen. 1 out.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Albert Almora will now be the batter. 0 for 1 with a fly out back at the 3rd. The pitch on the way. Fouled away to left. Out of play. Strike 1. Cubs trying to get a run or a big hit in some way. That could be a big hit if it stays in the air long enough. And Griffey with the basket catch. 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder.
Cubs can't catch a break right now.
Hayward.
2 down here in the 6th for Jason Hayward. The 2-out delivery to Hayward is a strike. 0-1. The 0-2. Hayward lifts it to left. Jackson makes the catch, and again the Cubs cannot cash in anything. Still no hits. Surrendered only 1 hit earlier today. Middle of 6-0 Sox in game 2 of the World Series.
Now
Brian Dunsing will come in to pitch for the Cubs. John Lester, despite the 6-run surrendered, he settled down big time.
And leading off for the White Sox, right fielder.
And now, Dave Winfield will lead off the 6th. Pedro Strop is warming in the Cubs bullpen. The pitch. 0-1. Nothing in 1 on Winfield. And the pitch by Lester, another chopper, but foul. 0-2. The pitch on the way. Reach for that one, remains 0-2. Boy, it's been really dead here in the stadium since the first inning. That's been the only outburst in this game so far. Winfield again fouls it back. The 0-2 delivery to Winfield. He strikes out swinging. 1 down here in the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade.
Brings up Wade Boggs. We quickly hurry up here as Boggs steps in. The pitch on the way. Swung on, belt to the right. Goodbye, so long, farewell. Boggs absolutely crushed it. It's 7-0 New York. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run? Hey, Wade Boggs, this butt for you. Boy, he looked like he was sitting dead red early, and that's exactly what he was doing. Upper deck blast for the big man. It's 7-0 Sox. Whoa, holy cow. What a shot that was. And his crowd on his feet after that home run. That is Boggs' second home run of the night.
Jason Giambi.
Giambi takes it outside, 1-0. That's the first run for the Sox since the first inning. That's a long time. 1-0 on Giambi with 1 out. And the pitch on the way, a high fly, and I know Giambi wanted that one. He missed it, and he knows it. Center fielder Almora makes the catch, 2 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Posada.
So here's Jorge Posada. Jorge batting on the right side still. 2 outs, the runners in, the bases are empty. And a ground ball, base hit in the left center. And Posada's on with a hit.
The batter, catcher.
Coming up, Carlton Fisk. Man's at first, 2 outs, the infield is in, the outfield is normal. The pitch to Carlton is inside. The ball got away, but Posada is too slow of a runner. He will get back to where he is. Fisk 0 for 2 with a strikeout back in the 4th inning. The 1-0 delivery, ground ball. Whoa, what a play by Russell, and he will not get anybody. A+ for effort, but cannot get the out. First to second, 2 outs here in the 6th. The Sox have their top of the order coming up now. Good play by Addison Russell, but to no avail. And Barry Larkin will come to hit. 2 outs, 2 on, a run is in. On the ground is Russell, he's booted by Russell! In the left field, everybody will hold, and the bases will be loaded. Russell had it, and it gobbled him up.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now it's Roberto Alomar, who already has a grand slam in the postseason. It was in Game 3 against the Yankees, batting on the left side with a chance to do more. 2 outs, bases loaded. The pitch by Dunsing, fouled away, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery, a chopper but foul. And Roberto Alomar in an 0-2 hold. Oh, 2 delivery. Line drive to Russell. He gets the 4th side retired. The base to the left loaded for 1-run scores off the bat of Wade Boggs' upper deck blast. End of 6. Sox 7. Cubs nothing. Well, the Cubs need to do something. Time is starting to run out in this game. The Sox score another run. That's their... I probably lost count how many home runs they hit tonight. Boggs does have 2 home runs.
Leading out for the Cubs, second baseman.
Ryan Dozier now the batter. The pitch. Fly ball into right field. Carrying well, very well for Winfield, but right to his glove. 1 out to begin the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Well, Chris Bryant will now be the batter. Boy, the Cubs just need to come alive here. In this game and in this series alone, they have not been able to score anything or do anything offensively except one lousy or two lousy hits. Ground ball, base hit in the left. Well, Brian must have heard me. And that's the second hit for Brian here today. He had a double, and now has a single.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
I'll bring up Anthony Rizzo. The pitch. Fouls it back, strike one. One out, one on. The bases have a man on first. The infield is in, the outfield's normal. Now Rizzo quickly in a hole, 0-2. The pitch on the way. Rizzo to left field. Reggie backtracks and will make the catch for the second out of the 7th inning. And Brian's still at first base.
The batter, catcher,
Alex Avila will now come in. Man's at first, 2 outs. Chicago trying to score a run in this game. Down 7-0. Down 1-0 in this series. The 2-out delivery. On the ground up the middle, there's a base hit. In the center, Brian moves to second base. First to second and 2 outs for the Cubs.
The batter, number 8.
If you're a Cub fan, you have to be happy. Maybe Chicago's trying to figure something out against Saberhagen. Happ now the batter. The pitch on the way. Fouled away, strike one. The pitch again on the way. Ground ball, Giambi slipped, and it goes to right field. Brian will try to score. The throw by Whitfield is not in time. And the Cubs score their first run of the game on missed footing by Giambi. An easy ground ball to possibly end the inning, but he tripped and fell. And it's 7-1 Sox. And now second and third occupied and 2 outs for Addison Russell. So the shutout is gone. The Cubs have scored their first run of the game overall this series. And now have a man is second and third, and well, first and second actually, and 2 outs. That's fouled away, strike one. The pitch on the way. Russell hits it to left field. Reggie will make the catch, side retire, but the Cubs do score a run. But they surrender. They keep 2 men on base.
It's time for the
Time to stretch. 7-1 Sox lead in Game 2 of the World Series. Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 3. Singled back in the first inning. Sox 7, Cubs 1 in Game number 2 of the World Series. In the bottom of the 7th, Brian Dunsing still on the mound for the Cubbies. 0-1 on a swing and a miss. The pitch. Line right to the second baseman, Dozier. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Well, here's Reggie, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
The pitch on the way. On the ground to Russell. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
But I'll bring up
Dave
Dave Winfield. Winfield's had a tough night tonight. 0 for 3, struck out back in the 6th inning. Two outs, nobody on. And the pitch by Dunsing, a chopper foul, strike one. They're on the way to Winfield. Popped them up. First base side. Rizzo makes the catch, side retired. No hits, no runs. We have played 7 here at the stadium in Game 2 of the World Series. As the Sox 7 and the Cubs 1. We're now going to pause for station identification.
It's been quite a week for me. Home, a new job, a new city. What else could a girl ask for? What was that woman's problem? Why was she following me like that? She gave me quite a scare.
I'm Detective Mara from the Chicago Police Department. I'm actually here concerning the death of Mark Luther. I've been traveling the country the last few weeks and looking to find people who seem to know some information about that.
Oh, what does that have to do with me?
It has a lot to do with you because you know him.
I don't know what you mean. I didn't know any Mark Luther.
That's BS, lady. Or should I call you Superwoman?
How dare you? I never worked with any Luther and I'm not Superwoman.
Sure you are. Remember the good times where you worked with him to destroy the whole town of Scarborough and all those innocent people?
Get the hell out of my house!
Oh, did I strike a nerve?
Get the hell out, Detective Mara! She's not a police detective. She's Mark Luther's daughter.
Indeed. I am Mark Luther's daughter. There was no reason for you to let Supergirl kill my father.
Let's be honest. Your dad was an evil man. He enjoyed killing people for fun, and I just can't approve of that kind of human being. We're lucky that the government found me in the condition that I was in after your father's death. The entire evil residue that he injected me with is completely gone, but the powers are still here, and I'm going to use them for good.
You probably found out that I wasted your time and tricked you. You're probably angry as hell. And you know what? I frankly don't care. I have some unfinished business to settle with you. So if you have the guts to do it, meet me at 125 West 9th Street. It's a small place with a pool house attached. So come and show yourself, if you dare, super bitch. Sincerely, Karen Luther, aka your worst nightmare.
I have had enough of this creature. This woman is getting on my last nerves. Well, she asked for it, and she's gonna get it. Not today. No, I have to bring Karen Luther to justice. And that means no cooling off breaks, not for a crime fighter.
Oh, but Superman, I insist you cool off. This is only the beginning, Superwoman. When you snap out of it and come to the surface, you're going to be in for the fight of your useless life.
Back at the old stadium, yours truly, Jonathan Rios. Going to join us for game number 2 of the World Series here on WON Sports. Sox lead the series 1-0 and lead this game here in the 8th inning 7-1. Series will shift to Wrigley 2 nights from now. We'll have it for you here on Channel 9 2 nights from now at 8 o'clock. Strike taken 0-1. Cubs with a run in this game. 0-2 now. The pitch on the way. Another foul ball. The pitch on the way again. Struck him out. Another K for Saberhagen here in the 8th inning. You look at what he has. 4 strikeouts total.
Center fielder, number 5.
Lester surrendered 6 runs. That's it. But he quieted down. But those 6 runs right now proven to be the dagger for the Cubs as they just cannot muster any more runs. Albert O'Mara Jr. now the batter. The pitch. Strike taken, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Near the dugout, and Fisk got it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
7-12-0 for the Sox, 1-4-0 for the Cubbies. That's been the story, and now here's Jason Hayward. Two-out pitch by Saberhagen, lifted deep to left field. Ken Griffey, though, is there. Side retire. 1, 2, 3 go to Cubs. Middle of the 8th. Sox 7. Cubs won in Game 2 of the World Series.
Complete.
Pedro Strop will come in to pitch for Chicago.
Number 46. Pedro Strop.
You see his ERA, not encouraging if you're a Cub fan. Wade Boggs, who has gone deep twice tonight. Perfect 3 for 3, will step into the batter's box.
Wade
Strop is set at the belt here. And the pitch to Boggs. There she goes! High to right field! There's number 3 of the night! So long, farewell! For house time, baby! Wade Boggs with an impressive World Series night. A 3-home run night. He finishes his night 4 for 4. And it's now 8-1 Sox. And fans, you know what happens? Every time a Sox gets a home run, hey Wade Boggs, this one's for you. Echoes of Reggie Jackson and Albert Pujols and Sandoval all in one game. What a night for Mr. Wade Boggs. And now here's Giambi.
now batting, first baseman, Jason Giambi.
First pitch by Strop. Oh, Giambi would like to get that one back. He was sitting dead red but was late on it. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Whoa! That's out of his orbit. 0-2. To the Giambi, struck him out swinging. And there is one down here in the 8th inning of Game 2 of the World Series.
Up next for the White Sox, designated hitter, Jorge Posada.
I'll bring up Jorge Posada. This time batting on the left side. He's 2 for 3 tonight. Home run and a single and an RBI driven in. The pitch. There she goes, deep to right. Bring up the tape measure. So long, farewell. Georgie juices one for the second time tonight. 9-1 Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Jorge Posada, this butt for you. And it looks like the Sox are on their way to another victory as the offense continues to hit on all cylinders. Second home run in this inning. And now here's Carlton Fisk. One out, bases empty. And 2 runs in. Chopper to the second baseman. That's Dozier. 1 down. Make it 2 down in the 8th inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Coming up, Barry Larkin. Well, we've seen some long home runs in this game tonight and in this series. Two outs, 2 runs are in, bases are empty. If Larkin gets on, the meat of this order comes up. The pitch by Pedro. Line to deep left. There, it's gone, but it's foul. Oh, he wanted that one. 0-1. Boy, that was close. Everybody thought that was going to get out and be a home run. Mercy alive, what a shot. This one chops this one to Russell. They get the speedy Larkin, and they just got him. Side retire, but the Sox go deep twice. End of 8 in Game 2 of the World Series. Sox 9, Cubs 1. Brian Dozier, who's 0 for 3 tonight, flew out back in the 7th. He'll lead off here in the 9th inning. The Sox 3 outs away from taking a 2-0 lead. Cubs only have 1 run in this game / this series alone. Fouled away strike 1 as all the Sox fans are on their feet with the rally towels, cheering Brett Saberhagen on. The 0-1. Line to third. Bob makes the play, but he's booted by Giambi. That's going to be an error.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
That's the first error in the World Series for the Sox. Man's at first now. That's an E5, and Chris Bryant will be the batter. And a chopper. This could be 2. There's 1, and there's it. That's it, folks. Fielder's choice.
First baseman number
1 out and 1 on.
Anthony Rizzo.
And Anthony Rizzo will now be the batter. 1 out, 1 on for the Cubs. Good effort by Larkin, but to no avail. The rally towels are out. The pitch. Fouled away strike 1. The infield is in. The outfield is normal. The 0-1 on the way. Fouled away, and the Cubs are down to their final strike. $56,000 here at a crowded Yankee Stadium on their feet. 1 out, 0-2 on Rizzo. Infield is in, outfield's normal. The pitch by Saberhagen. Strike 3 on the corner. 2 down, and the Cubs are down to their final out.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Avila.
Alex Avila will now be the batter in the final hope for Chicago. 9-1, Sox lead by 8. Cubs try to make this a ball game in their final at bat. There's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery, strike 2, and the Cubs are down to their final strike. Man's at first, 2 outs. 9-1, Sox leading this game. 1 strike away, 1 out away from taking a 2-0 lead. It'll be an 0-2 to Avila. Brett Saberhagen set at the belt. The kick and the pitch. Fouled away, we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 is the count. The kick and the pitch. He struck him out, and the Sox take a 2-0 lead in the World Series. They beat the Cubs 9-1. The home run ball was the story, and Brett Saberhagen's was the last chapter. A magnificent performance going all the way, 9 innings. And the final score is the Sox 9 and the Cubs 1. This series shifts to Wrigley Field later in the week, and we'll have it for you here on Channel 9. We'll wrap this game up in just a moment.
me making this surprise present for you. Do you like what you see? Well, good. So I was just getting a little tired, so I'm going to take a little break, okay? Oh. Babe, can you help me? I have a cramp. Babe, can you please come help me? I've got a cramp in my leg. Babe, this isn't part of the performance. Can you please come help me? Chris, come help me. I have a cramp in my leg.
Back at the stadium, Sox have the win and the commanding 2-0 lead. They have 9-14-1 on their sheet for today's game, while the Cubs have 1-4-0 on their sheet. As we see the joyous and excitable Sox groupies leaving the field, victorious 9-1. Here is tonight's player of the game. It's his fella, Wade Boggs, who went deep 3 times tonight. All solo shots. What a performance he's had for the Sox since joining this club after George Brett broke his leg before the season ended. Take a snapshot of him, folks. He's tonight's Topps Baseball Bubblegum Card Player of the Game. This World Series shifts to Chicago's Wrigley Field a few nights from now. 8 o'clock will be our live stream here on WON on Tuesday night. So we hope you join us. Until then, this is yours truly, Charles Rios, hoping your game is a good game. Thanks for joining us. If you're watching us on the live, stay with us. We'll be back in 7 minutes for Devils hockey. So long from the Old Stadium. Sox win it 9-1 and take a 2-0 lead in the World Series.